sound quality in this video is okay. It is quite windy today, on and off, so I apologize if you can't hear me or it gets windy or my light fixture rattles. Hey there, welcome back to my home and to my channel. Today we are in the front of my home because I am going to be decorating my small front porch for the fall season and of course sharing it all here with you. The first thing I'm going to do is put down my doormats. I like to layer my mats on the front porch, so this season I went with a simple black and white stripe and my woven jute mat on top. So the first decorative thing that we're going to add to the porch today are these beautiful heirloom fairy tale wreaths by Balsam. I wanted to hold it up before I put it on the door so you can see how big these are. Look how big this is compared to me. Look how big this thing is. Your average wreath is around 24 inches. This one is actually 30. They're going to make such a big and bold statement on the front door. I did decide to forego lining my doorway in garland this year. I thought something like this, a larger wreath size than the typical size, would be really, really nice. I especially love this one because the beautiful heirloom pumpkins are intermixed with some faux hydrangeas and eucalyptus leaves and these great branches here. The design on this wreath is just so thoughtfully done. Really, really beautiful. And I think this is going to make such an impact and a statement when guests come up and see these wreaths on the front door. Let's get these hung on the door and see what they look like. Next, I'm adding my urns to each side of the doorway. I usually keep my tall topiaries here for most of the year, but I wanted to do something a little more festive for autumn, so I decided to use these urns and some great stackable pumpkins to create a little fall statement here this season. So I just talked to you for like a full 10 minutes and I didn't turn the camera on, so that was fun. Before I add my Balsam stackable pumpkins to my planters, I am going to fill the base. If you're putting your planters in an area where you think they can easily get knocked over or maybe it's a little windy, you probably want to go ahead and put something weighted in the bottom of those planters. You can just use some rocks from your garden or something like that. That works. I usually don't need to weight my planters down on the front patio, so I'm skipping that step, but I do like to add filler just to have that nice even base. I like to recycle things from around the house to do this. I like to keep styrofoam or really good heavy duty packing paper that comes in different packages and things like that. I'll just keep them and then use them to fill in the base of my planters, but you can really use just whatever you have that you think is going to give you that nice even base. Don't try this at home, kids. There's a car watching me. I have a giant knife. To fill the urns, I start with my styrofoam in the middle and then add my packing paper in to hold it all in place and create that sturdy leveled base for my pumpkins. Okay, so there is a couple of things we need to add to the base of our planters before we stack up our beautiful pumpkins and turn these into a great fall statement piece for the front porch. The first thing I'm going to add is some moss. I've got some Spanish moss and some preserved moss here. We have moss options, and then I also am going to add some artificial eucalyptus garland. This is just very inexpensive garland from Amazon. It comes in a set of 2, so we're going to be using this on the base as well, just to kind of bolster that filler a little bit. I decided to go with the Spanish moss for these just because it's a bit more muted. I'm going to layer in the moss around the edges of the urn and then trim it out with the eucalyptus garland so that we have a nicely filled planter for our pumpkins to sit in. Now it's time to add the stackable pumpkins to the urns. These are also from Balsam Hill, and they might just be my absolute favorite thing from their fall collection this year. Maybe my favorite Balsam Hill thing ever. These things are so neat. They are actually stackable jack-o'-lanterns, but because Balsam Hill never skips the details, the back of these are just beautiful solid pumpkins. So I am getting dual use out of them on my front porch this year. I'm stacking them up with the pumpkin side forward for fall, and then I'll turn them around once it's time to decorate for Halloween. They also have a magnetic battery operated light that easily attaches to each pumpkin, so the jack-o'-lanterns actually light up if you want them to, which is really great. I'm going to use a set of these beautiful Balsam Hill mums on my front patio, just like I did on the back patio. I decided to go with just the orange ones for the front, something simple. I didn't want too much. My porch in the front is very small, as you can see. This is it. We don't have a lot of front porch real estate to work with. They're potted in this great green planter, so you could use these just as is. You could just set these out like this if that's the look you're going for, but I am actually going to put them in these cute little wooden planters that I found from Home Depot. I thought this was a really good find, especially for fall. I used a few of these on the back patio as well, and so we're gonna use some on the front porch too. That way when people come in from the front and maybe go out to the back patio, everything flows really nicely. Another beautiful Balsam Hill product that I'm using this year from their Fairy Tale Pumpkin collection are these stackable Fairy Tale pumpkins. They come in a set of 4, and these are so beautiful. This one is filled on the bottom, but all the other ones are hollow like this, and they are stackable. They have magnets in there, so when you stack them, they stay in place. The one thing I love about these is they are so realistic. The detail is insane. These are made for indoor, outdoor use. They are great to use on a front patio. One thing I'm always impressed with Balsam Hill is their attention to detail. All the stems on these pumpkins are a little bit different. The shapes are a little bit different. Everything is unique. I just think they're so pretty. Again, they come in a set of 4. There's 1 white, 2 orange, and then this really beautiful green one. I love these. Let's put them out. Since I'm using all Balsam Hill products today for this front porch makeover, I wanted to let you know that you can get $50 off your purchase of $300 or more by using code FALLBRITNEY on any Balsam Hill order. I'll be sure to have the details in the description box below. Okay, y'all, it just got really windy out here, so I apologize if the sound quality is not so great, but I wanted to take a quick minute and just say thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my YouTube channel today. I hope you enjoyed decorating with me. If you enjoy fall home decorating videos, be sure to check my description box because I will have my fall playlist and the other 2 videos that I've already uploaded for the season there for you to watch. So I hope to see you back here again very soon with another fall video. Until then, take care and happy decorating.